Hello and welcome to Indian Drives. My name is Yash and today I've got some exciting news for the off-roading community of India. The Toyota Almighty has listened to our prayers and blessed us with the Toyota Hilux. The brand is all set to launch the Hilux pickup truck in India on 20th of January this month. And for my friends who are not aware of the importance of Hilux coming to India, let me just throw in some figures. The Toyota Hilux has been in production since 1968 and it is currently in its 8th generation. The one that we are going to get here in India would also be the 8th generation, the facelifted version of the all-new Hilux. Toyota has sold more than 18 million units of the Hilux globally, and it is the name that comes in the mind whenever someone hears the word pickup truck. Toyota, which is known for its reliability, was able to garner this reputation because of this indestructible Hilux pickup truck. With the launch of the Toyota Hilux, there will be an addition in the lifestyle off-roader segment in India, as earlier it was single-handedly dominated by the lone wolf, the Isuzu V-Cross. And without the V-Cross, India would have never been able to witness the launch of this Hilux, because it was the V-Cross that had originally created the hype for the lifestyle pickup truck in India. So what is the Hilux like, and is it worth the hype? Stick till the end of the video and you will know the answer to this question. And before we begin, do not forget to subscribe to our channel as we are planning a detailed off-road review test of the Toyota Hilux as soon as it is launched, just for you motorheads. Now we will keep this review very short and simple for you to understand, while highlighting the key features that you can expect out of this Hilux. For example, the engine gearbox options, the exterior design and the interior features that it can be expected with. Starting with what powers the Hilux. The Hilux will be powered by the same 2.8-litre turbo diesel engine that powers the Fortuner. It is tuned to deliver 204 horsepower and a huge torque figure of 500 Nm. As offered on the Fortuner, the Hilux 2 will be getting a 6-speed manual and a 6-speed torque converter automatic transmission. And it goes without saying that the Hilux will come with a 4-wheel drive powertrain. So in terms of engine and power figures, the Hilux is completely identical to the Toyota Fortuner. But will it drive in a similar way too? Well, not at all. The Hilux is built on the same IMV2 platform as the Fortuner and the Innova Krista, but it will behave quite differently on the road than the Fortuner owing to its architecture. The pickup cab architecture stretches the length and wheelbase of the Hilux as compared to the Fortuner. The Hilux will be bolted to a beefy body-on-frame chassis to carry forward its indestructible credentials. Speaking of the suspension setup, the Hilux will come with independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs, following the pickup truck principle of suspensions to offer the heavy weight bearing capacity to the rear cab. Taking into consideration the long wheelbase and the suspension setup, it will surely fulfill its purpose of conquering the rough terrain while being indestructible. However, do not even for a moment compare this to a Fortuner or just call it an SUV just on the basis of their shared powertrain. Both are a different breed of SUVs which can only be experienced when you are seated behind the wheels of this pickup truck. Because as Western as it may sound, pickup truck, it does actually feel like a truck. In the design aspect, the Hilux might seem like a Fortuner on steroids when you eyeball it from the front. The headlamps and the front grille strongly suggest that they are akin. The difference in the two only gets clearer when you have a look at its side profile and the rear end. The side profile is quite intriguing with its stretched length and wheelbase. The protruding contours over the rear fenders increase the beef appeal of the pickup. The Hilux will even borrow the 18-inch wheels from the Fortuner. In terms of interior design and features, it is likely to borrow the dashboard layout, the steering wheel and the center console from the Fortuner. The 8-inch infotainment system with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is also expected to be seen in the Hilux as it is offered in the Innova Krista and the Fortuner. The only difference that will be seen here is the second row seating layout and the space, or rather the lack of it. Since this is a double cab based pickup, the second row will compromise on the space and comfort when compared to a traditional SUV, the Toyota Fortuner in this case. We can expect it to come with locking differentials. However, we will have to wait till the launch of the Hilux to know the exact features being offered in the Indian-spec'd Hilux. The only contender in this segment as of now is another Japanese pickup truck, the Isuzu V-Cross. The V-Cross starts at a price of Rs 18 lakh and extends till 25 lakh rupees ex-showroom. whereas the Hilux is expected to launch at a price of upwards of rupees 25 lakhs. And a word in the auto industry is that it could even launch at a price of rupees 30 lakhs ex showroom. So it is pricier than the Isuzu V-Cross, but the Toyota's reliability, indestructibility and the mind-blowing resale figures will play its card here and push buyers towards shelling out the extra cash, as they can be assured of the investment on this depreciating asset. That's all on the Toyota Hilux as of now. Stay tuned to follow more on the Toyota Hilux and mark the date on your calendars. It is being launched on 20th of January. And if you do not want to miss an exciting off-roading drive review of this Toyota Hilux, consider subscribing to us already, as we are trying our level best to get you a review as soon as the launch happens of this Toyota Hilux. If you like our content, do like this video, share it with your off-roader friends and comment down below what are your thoughts on the Toyota Hilux coming to India and how do you think it fares with the Isuzu V-Cross.